This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and NYX claims it gives you ultra-fine precision, break resistance, and all-day wear. But after using it myself, I found something the ads don't always tell you. Does it actually perform like the pricier pencils, or will you be sharpening and patching all day long? Stick with me. The verdict might surprise you. NYX Professional Makeup Micro Product Overview. So, what is this thing? The NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil is a mechanical eyebrow pencil with a smashing thin tip and a dual-ended design. Pencil one end, spoolie/brush on the other. Released several years ago, it has become a cult favorite among drugstore beauty lovers. NYX promotes it as break-resistant, smudge-resistant, waterproof, and available in a wide range of shades. It's built for folks who want natural yet defined brows without having to spend luxury brand prices. If you have sparse spots, over-tweezed arches, or just want more control with hair-like strokes, this is aimed at you. NYX Professional Makeup Micro Performance. Alright, specs are one thing, but how does it actually hold up in real life? Precision and control. The pencil's tip is super slim. That means you can draw thin, hair-like lines, which is great if you're trying for a natural look or fill in tiny, sparse areas. On me, I like that I could work slowly and build up without it looking super blocky. If you press too hard though, it does break or snap, or the line becomes too bold, so there's a bit of technique required. Wear and longevity. It lasts decently well. Many users report it stays through a full day's wear. Sweat, light moisture, general face rubbing, and doesn't smudge easily. The waterproof and smudge-resistant claim seems mostly true in normal conditions. As long as you don't rub your brows aggressively, they stay pretty intact. Shade matching. There are 12 shades now, which is solid, and many users say it's one of the best drugstore shade ranges. Shades like ash brown, taupe, cool ash brown, espresso, etc. The problem? A few shades run warm or orange. So if you're cool undertoned or trying to avoid orangey tones, you might need to test or go neutral or cool shades. One user said their ash brown pulled red on them. Features and tech. Let's talk about what makes this pencil stand out and what you should care about. Micro Precise Tip. What it is? Very fine mechanical pencil tip designed for ultra-thin hair-like strokes. Why it matters? If you want a natural appearance or need to fill in small gaps with a harsh, blocky brow look, this tip helps you. It gives you the ability to mimic individual brow hairs. Break and smudge resistance plus waterproof shade options. What it is? The product claims break resistance of the tip plus resistance to smudging and water. There are waterproof or long wear shades. Why you care? If you live somewhere humid, sweat a lot, or are outdoors much, this helps your brows not melt off or fade. Better staying power means fewer midday touch-ups. Inclusive shade range and vegan formula. What it is? 12 shades, from light blondes to dark browns, ash tones, auburns, etc. Also labeled vegan. Why it matters? Shade options mean you can get closer to matching your natural brow color. Vegan means no animal-derived ingredients, which many buyers want these days. Design and build. Here's how this pencil feels in your hand and how it looks in use. Materials and aesthetic. Plastic casing, dual-ended design. The tip is mechanical, you twist to push it out. The spoolie is standard, nothing super fancy. Shade labeling is printed, sometimes hard to read if lighting is dim. Nothing super luxurious, but not pretending to be. It's clearly a drugstore pencil. Ergonomics. Light, easy to travel with. The slim body gives you good control for detail. Because the tip is so thin, you need to use light hand pressure. Heavy pressure might break the tip or deposit too much pigment. The spoolie is helpful, though it can sometimes brush off product or thin out the groomed line if overused. Also, as with many mechanical pencils, you'll eventually run out of tip or need to sharpen or twist more. Pros. Superb precision with ultra-thin tip. Great for natural, defined brows without looking fake. Good staying power, smudge and water resistant in everyday conditions. Decent shade range, vegan formula, good inclusivity for different brow and skin tones. Affordable price, you get high value versus more expensive prestige pencils. Cons. Some shades lean warm or orange, which can be annoying if you're cool toned. Tip is quite firm or dry, less forgiving for those who prefer softer, creamier pencils. If you press too hard, the tip can break or the color gets too saturated. The spoolie sometimes brushes off product or thins out the groom line if overused.